Today we have a painting in need of some care and attention. Damaged during a flood, this painting is desperate for a new lease of life. Stick around, and we'll show you the careful process of rescuing this detailed print. The artwork itself is called See the Catch. Etched by Mark Milmore in the late 20th century, this piece of artwork is ravaged by mold. Detaching the print from its frame and discarding the backboard is the first thing we do. Due to the buildup of mold spores on the surface layer of the print, a vacuum with a HEPA filter is used alongside a brush to safely trap and contain the mold. When working with moldy paintings, masks are used to avoid inhaling airborne spores. Prints are created differently from other paintings. The process of creating a print, such as this one today, is an intricate and specialist craft. Using a plate of metal, such as iron, zinc, or even copper, a pattern is worked into the sheeting. The artistic dents are then filled with inks, and the print can then be pressed and used on paper. Making use of a smoke sponge, the painting is freed of any remaining debris and loose dirt. In the wake of the discoloration the mold and damp has caused, the print is given an immersion wash. This process you see here is repeated 3 times. It is left to air dry. Once dry, a bleaching agent is brushed over the yellow and black stains in order to remove them, though also to prevent the return of any mold. The yellow stains are the result of extreme and consistent light exposure, whereas the black stains are marks left by the mold. In order to remove the remaining stains, a humidity chamber is created. The use of a moistened towel, sheet of Gore-Tex, and a thick sheet of glass create the humidity chamber and are all placed in a plastic tray. By using a humidity chamber, the paper is able to become damp without becoming overly wet. Once the paper has become damp, it is then placed between blotters to soak up any remaining moisture. This is left to dry for a week before we can return and further restore this beautiful piece of artwork. The glass is secured firmly with gummed white paper tape to create an airtight seal, keeping the painting free from any potential insects, as well as the threat of dust and moisture. The painting is placed in a new white window mount. The frame and glass are cleaned thoroughly, ready to house their old friend. And there we have it. Let's take a look at what we started with. Throughout the process, you can see its remarkable revival. The results speak for themselves.